No!
You see, so this is how everything started, right? In Israel, there is exactly one day a year that no one is allowed to drive their cars, but us. Well, we're not allowed, but we did it anyway because we wanted to speedrun a toy car on the highway. Seems normal, and we did, which was fun, in fact. But it costed a lot of money due to, well, those reasons. First run of today on this crazy empty highway. Track, start. And stop, read, 194. All right, quad motor. This is one of those awkward days when all the highways in Israel are completely shut down, so people are using it for jogging, cycling, and whatnot. As you can see, there's a guy running in the middle of the road. Tire blowout. Obviously the wheel blew, so I can see that the car is a bit shocked. How fast was it? It was a fast run. GPS works. Stop. read. No, 194. גגה התרחבת.
לא, זה בגלל שהגלגל שלך שבור.
לא, גגה התרחבת כדי כאן, אני רואה את זה גם פה. We're gonna try the Habao. Last time we did 196 and then a crash, so we're gonna give that a shot. Hopefully cross the 200 if everything stays together, possibly a bit over 200 miles an hour. And we got turn around, looks good. And here we go. I can barely see the damn car. Looks like a 200 plus. What do you guys think? 200 plus, I think, for sure. Stop. Read. 203.
Wow.
Yeah, 203.
Nice.
PB for this car, but I wanted it to be a little bit faster, to be honest, but I think it's time to gear up. That's only the third run ever for this car, so I'll take it. Dual motor car, GPS looks good. Track, start. Gotta tell you, man, this car, a bit confused about it, to be honest. We did, hold on. Alright, so we did 211. That was the highest I got from this car. Those are the 4080s 2022s, and I'm just not sure about them. So we did some speeds. I don't really remember exactly the actual speeds, but the last one that we had a PB with was a 211 mile an hour run. Then we burned the second run after we burned an ESC. I changed the ESC, and it just sounds weird, almost like whiny, almost like it's just trying too hard, almost something like something is wrong with the synergy with both motors. So right now I'm trying to see, we're not as heat up, we are overcharged, but heat is more important than voltage with the amps that we're actually pulling. So I need to see, first obviously I need the car to stay together and not crash, right? But then I need to see at least 200 miles an hour to convince me to keep pushing this exact setup and platform, and then just play with gearing and whatnot, you know the drill. Actually, I'm gonna put a little tape here too, just because I'm not a huge fan of how this sits. this side also. Just did not put the tape right the first time, but we're gonna attempt a quick recovery. We already did the GPS. And here we go. Let's see what it does. So it just doesn't sound like it's breathing enough. It's far, man, let me tell you. But something is just not breathing enough. I think we're about there though. I would probably call it 200 something. Yeah, 205, so 205 miles an hour. Quick cut into the shop again for those who wants to build exactly the same. I'll give you a glimpse of what we got here. Like I said, TP40 80s 2022s. We changed one ESCs because one burned on us, so we had to gear down and kind of build ourselves back up there. Amps and voltage looking amazing. This is the car, love it, cool. When it comes to voltage drop, only to 30 volts. That's pretty amazing by those SMCs. Amps are looking great, of course, that's what we expected. 515 for the amps, perfect pass linear line, looking great. It means that we can gear up a little bit more, get to the 210s, and then try and climb from the 210s and over. Nice, what a brilliant explanation, good job, Razi. Now let's have a quick chat, real talk if you will, between us driver, heartbreaking talk. Up until that moment, we're loving it, man. We're enjoying it. Everything is great. Everything is flawless. People are passing by, asking questions. It's a lot of fun. It's very festive. It's actually pretty surreal to have the entire country shuts down for 24 hours. It's called Yom Kippur. And like I mentioned in another video, I'm not going to get into religious side of things, but literally the entire country, everything shuts down, including the road. No one is driving their cars. And so we took a little bit of a risk to drive our own car to actually get to the spot. Up until that moment, everything is great. People are passing by, asking questions, very festive, if you will. The problem was the last run, which this is the truth that you're sometimes facing as a speedrunner. I decided to have one more go with the Hobao. I did 203 miles an hour and I wanted to do like a 210. Geared up a little bit, and in the spot that we were speedrunning, you have to constantly steer to the right while you're doing your run because the road is not as straight, which I was in such an euphoric moment and I completely forgot about it, and the car stuck to the left. No matter how much I corrected last moment, it didn't really help because it brakes to the right. You really can't see it on video. And this is what happens when you hit a reflector at 200 miles an hour, probably 205, 10, whatever it was, almost mid-run. Enjoy. Hi guys, truck start Hobao again. That thing exploded.
What just happened?
Sucks, man, sucks. I'm my car here just to be safe. That is roll, of course. That just sucks. The car just exploded. Need run. I don't think it was that fast, too. Let's take mine somewhere. There are debris so far from here. You have no idea how far the batteries are. Man, it's so far apart. It was a big one. That was a big crash. Man, these things. That really stinks. No idea what you guys do. Damn, it just exploded. Mid-run, it just exploded. Everything exploded mid-run. Never seen or had anything like it. Never. Anything like it. Everything just exploded mid-run. It was just nuts. Man, that's crazy. That's Sheffield. Nice. Beautiful.
My God.
Yeah, don't do it. Damn. I don't know, it just exploded. Yeah, very fast. It just exploded all of a sudden. Crazy talk right there. That was brilliant. It was brilliant. It was super fast. It was great. And then it just exploded. It was so weird. I've never had that happen. Weird times like that. It's pretty weird, but very odd. Okay. Still fun in the sun, of course. Ay, ay. Ay, ay.